This is New Hampshire Cross Country, powered by Runner's Alley. Meet Hub today brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital. Division III girls race, just a couple minutes from starting off, and we're going to see a pretty wild race. I'm thinking between Messinic and Hopkinton. I'd say they're the top two teams from girls D3 going into it. Messinic, of course, is the ranked team at number 10 in the state. Hopkinton, though, they are the defending champs, and I think it could go kind of either way with it. We definitely heard about that a little bit from Mike Smith on the podcast. Other teams kind of in the mix, Fall Mountain, you know, that was one team he had mentioned that could kind of make that move. We don't see them a whole lot during the regular season, so we'll have to see how things shake out with them. Other teams to keep an eye on, Newfound, they've been looking really strong. Guilford as well. And then Newmarket, you know, I think that is an up-and-coming program for sure. On the individual side of things, we can, you know, keep it with Newmarket. Jimmy, who are we looking at?
We might be looking at the favorite, Lana Hagen. She's probably one of my favorites because I like the way she runs. She's always in the race, and she's tough, and she's got a great kick. She's one of the favorites, but Maddie Lane, the new freshman, she is an absolute stud. She's as good as anybody when she's on, and she's always on. Last year's top finisher, Molly Ellison of Kearsarge, she was third last year, so she's the top seed coming back. Don't forget Scenic's O'Shea sisters, they were 5th and 6th last year, Aaron and Caitlin. Jenna Fillen was of Fall Mountain, was 10th last year, so she's back in the hunt. Summer Bentley, 14th last year, and let's not forget Newfound's Emerald Briggs and Kaylee Irving. This race...
Watch out for Addie Alprince from Newfound, too. She's coming off of an injury, and she keeps coming on as the season goes on.
So a lot of these teams aren't like really 5 deep strong. So whoever that 5th person is, that could make a huge difference.
I think Messinic has a nice team. They've had a nice team all year. They're ranked 10th. You know, they have a nice 5th score.
Yeah.
You know, and if they're on today, no one's going to beat Messinic today.
And Mike,
I don't want to say that in front of Mike Smith.
No, because Mike Smith won't. He doesn't brag about his team. He doesn't give you all the information. He does talk it down, and you know, he plays it safe.
He does a masterful job, though. And
great job.
Hopefully he doesn't hear that, because his head will just get bigger.
Yeah.
You know, anytime he mentions his team to win it, they have a really good chance, and he can't just deny it. But
yeah, but who do you got today? Alana Hagen or Maddie Lane, the freshman?
I really like Maddie Lane. You know, I think she's been looking good, but I know Hagen has a little bit more experience with it, so I think it could be a close one.
Both are great kids. Both have kind of different kind of runners. I mean, Alana has the speed from track. We haven't seen Maddie on a track yet.
No.
And she seems to just grind down opponents when she races.
I'll tell you how this goes down. Hagen's got the speed. Maddie Lane's got the gene pool. Her parents were absolute studs.
Well, I'll tell you guys right now, we're just moments away from starting, so we'll be able to see how it's going to play out in just a moment.
Watch for Kearsarge Molly Ellison, too, Coach.
Can't count her out.
Yeah, if she has a good day, she's going to be up there. I mean, same could be said about O'Shea. Like, you know, she has proven before that if she is having an on day, she can definitely put herself in the mix.
Caitlin and Aaron had beaten Caitlin at the Belmont Invitational just a month ago. So, and there's something to be had for a team trying to win a title. And also, Messinic's trying to do more than just win a title. We'll talk about that more next week. When you have that, the top 2 kids are usually pretty motivated. Looks like they're not quite ready down there yet. Jadari has his red flag. Oh, here we go.
Hey, someone I didn't mention, Shaylee Murdoch. A lot of Hopkinton's success going to come down to her today.
Summer Bentley Monadnock, veteran. See what she does.
Here we go, 2023 Division III Girls State Championship. They're making their way up the hill.
It's a big field right here.
It's the biggest of the day, I think. Most schools represented though.
Mike Smith had noted, you know, top 2 teams in it. We're right next to each other in the boxes.
Maddie Lane right off the bat. O'Shea right behind her. See Jenna from Fall Mountain. Alana Hagen getting right out. So is Molly Ellison. All the players are out, Jimmy.
Oh, they're out there. Lane's got the early lead. Hagen's got her eye on her. Messinic's got him right there, stacked in. But it's early.
Yeah, they definitely went out quick there, and we'll go ahead and we'll see how those 3, 4, 5 are faring at the 600.
Alrighty, so here we are at the 600 meter mark of the Division III girls state race. Right up front, you can see we're gonna have Hopkinton. Actually, I'm not sure if you can see that just yet, but I can see it. Hopkinton's right up there. They're the defending champs from last year. So we'll see how they can do against Messinic. They're the number 10 team in the state. So we're gonna have Hopkinson's Maddie Lane right up there. Alana Hagen's gonna be following behind. There goes the O'Shea sisters. Fall Mountain is right in there as well. It's gonna be Jenna Fillion. And so you're already starting to see a little bit of a disconnect between the chase pack and the lead pack, which is gonna be consisting of Fillion, Ellison, Hagen, Maddie Lane, and the O'Shea sisters. So we're not even going to try and talk about team scores right now. It's just way too early on, and we're not really seeing any disconnect between a lot of these teams other than the O'Shea sisters right up at the front. That's about it. But we might be seeing that disconnect when we see you at the top of the hill.
Leaders now in view. It does look like it's Lane out in front. Hagen right with her. See a couple O'Shea's up in the mix as well. Everyone we expect up front is up front. Madison Lane or Maddie Lane, freshman Hopkinton leading this group up here. Again, Messinic, top team right now, they have 2. Hopkinton also in that mix, so Messinic with 3 now, 4. I see Hopkinton's 2. Could have missed one early on, but right now Messinic, I got their 5th in sight as well. So they are looking really strong. I think Jenna Fillion was also up in that lead group. I think it was Fall Mountain, the jersey I didn't recognize. As we see a couple more Hopkinton Hawks go through. That's 3 of them right there. So again, team-wise, they're looking strong. Very early on in this race, this is the low point of that first mile. Once they get to our camera, they head back up that hill. Bit of a muddy section. Courses moved this year a little bit, trying to avoid that deep mud, but still a bit of mud to contend with as they move on up towards the 1 mile. You can see we've got a good sized field here for Division III. Top 5 teams finishing today will advance next week to meet the champions, top 20 individually. And kind of like we had mentioned earlier, team-wise, you know, we know Messinic's up there, we know Hopkinton's up there, Fall Mountain could definitely be in that mix. Mentioned a few more teams, but I think it's pretty wide open. If your team can put together a good race on a nice hot day like today, you can definitely move yourself and your team up and look to advance. And with the majority of girls by, throw it over the 1 mile.
All right, here we are at the mile as they're coming around, and Maddie Lane with an early lead. Alana Hagen staying tough. This looks just like the D1 boys.
Yes.
Where Giardina had a little bit of a lead, then he extended it. Got Fillion from Foul Mountain. O'Shea, one of the sisters from Messinic. I believe that would be Aaron. And they're coming through the mile about what time?
Well, 6:15.
6:15 right now. They look good. They look good. All 3 look good.
Really look good. Let's see how
O'Shea
the
looks
team.
great.
Eyes up. Keep looking.
We got, it looks like Ellison coming.
Oh, that's 3 from the Scenic.
Second from
We got a 2nd and 3rd.
Wallenboro.
Another O'Shea.
No, Hopkinton, not for nothing. Oh, that's Newfound. See, they have the same uniform. 2 from Hopkinton, 2 from Newfound. 4 from Messinic. They're going to want to come a little closer. 3 from Newmarket, by the way. That's McKenna from Newmarket.
Gonna be another Fall Mountain. That's their 2, I believe. Messinic's 4.
Messinic's 5th down there, coming up 2. So
Newfound's having a good day. But they
that's
do
the-
blend in with Hopkinton, huh?
that's the Addie Alpers. She's going to come on the second half of the race.
So there's 5 for
Smith
Messinic
from
right there.
Messinic, solid runner. Hopkinson's 4-5 here, I believe, or 3-4. Monadnock's had a couple up there, Fall Mountains there. If I know Mike Smith, the way he coaches, he tells them to hang back the first mile and then start to put it to them.
Newmarket's having a good day, but that fifth girl has got to get up there.
Yeah.
If they had a fifth girl a little closer, wow.
I think there's a song about that, Jimmy.
Yeah. I hear ya.
I guarantee you someone has sung that song before.
You think? I think quite a few people have.
What was one of those bands in 1970s? Yeah. Steve Miller Band was, no, they didn't sing it. It wasn't Steve Miller Band. Quiet Riot earlier on.
Oh, that's a lot.
In the 80s?
Yeah, that's the 80s.
It's a beautiful fall day, I'd like to say, but I feel like it's a beautiful late summer day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much summer day except for the leaves.
The thing
That's
is,
the only
if
difference.
you're not used to summer in October, it's not the other way around where it's April
Yeah.
heat.
I will say they've had the last couple of days in the 70s, so
Yeah.
it's not like it's a single day.
It
But
didn't spike you up.
yeah. Division I girls had a couple issues and challenges, but let's see how these D3 girls handle it. I just love cross country.
Oh, I love it.
Great race.
Today is the best day of the season. It's the best day of track and field, best day of cross country,
Yeah.
all put together.
All in one spot. Greg's gonna have to edit that one. That was not us. Sammy, don't talk like that. Jimmy, what would you be telling your athletes right here at the mile?
Honestly, don't be worrying about your hair.
Is you saying that because you don't have much like I do?
Yeah, I have none. That's the easy part. The second mile is where it really counts.
Yes, 100%. Running the downhills.
A lot can change in a race like this one, especially. A lot of numbers can come back, and a lot of numbers can be added.
You know who that is? Jogging right there, Andrea Walkinen. One of the fastest ever here.
She was great.
Own it.
All right, so here we are at the top of the hill. Right at the front, we're gonna have Hopkinson's Maddie Lane. And behind her is gonna be Newmarket's Alana Hagen. What do we got behind her? I'm hearing Erin. I think that's Erin O'Shea in fourth. I want to say that's Jenna Fillion of Fall Mountain. Not too sure, to be totally honest. But right up there is Molly Ellison of Kearsarge. And following right in behind Erin O'Shea is going to be Caitlin O'Shea. Here we go, Georgia. There's another Messinic. A few more Newmarkets. This is going to be a close race. I'm probably looking at Hopkinton, Newmarket, and Messinic right now. Maybe Messinic has the slight lead, but it's not too distinct of a lead, if there even is one.
Yeah, Lana, you can do this.
There's a nice little group of Monadnock. Alright, so we'll see what's going on with the 2 mile. Alright, so here we are at the 2 mile. We still got Maddie Lane right up front from Hopkinton, but following closely behind is Newmarket's Alana Hagen. So nothing's changed from the top of the hill in that respect. Those two are still the top 2, and maybe Hagen can catch her on this big downhill coming up.
Go get it, Alana! Not anymore for me. Maybe my junior year.
All right, looks like we got some more coming through. All right, that's gonna be Jenna Fillion of Fall Mountain right there. So again, nothing's changed in that respect. But Molly Ellison has taken over the lead on Erin O'Shea for that 4 spot. So it's still 4 different teams in the top 4.
That was 4 people. Yeah, 4 people.
Right now we're sitting at 13:40 at the 2 mile.
$13.52. That's our
Alright, so here's O'Shea. Here's Hopkinton's 2. So this is the battle we're looking at. We're looking at Messinic and Hopkinton right now. And there's Messinic's 2. So if Hopkinton can take over O'Shea right there, they have a decent chance of pulling off the upset. But Messinic does have some incredible depth. Here comes Guilford's 1, and there's Messinic's 3, and Hopkinton's 3. So right now you're pretty much just going strike for strike with Messinic and Hopkinton. And we'll see whose 4 comes in first.
Yeah, but you gotta go. You are number 20 right now. Number 20. You can't let anyone pass you to go to MOCs. Go get it. Now you gotta use that downhill. Let's go. Go get it.
Here comes a Monadnock. Newfound. There's Messinic's 4. Alright, so still no Hopkinton 4 in sight. So Messinic's 4 is through. Hopkinton does have the number 1 runner though right now. And if Hopkinton can take over that, I think it's 6th spot from O'Shea, they could have a chance. But here is Messinic's 5. So Messinic has 5 in before Hopkinton's 4, but here's Hopkinton's 4. So she's got to go catch that shirt.
Nice job.
Now you're just hoping Hopkinton can get their 5 in relatively soon. We see a few Campbell runners going through. And there's Hopkinton's 5. Along with 2 more Monadnock. Comes another Guilford, another Newmarket.
Let's go, Katarina.
St. Thomas, there's Katarina of PCA.
You gotta go. You gotta use this downhill now, Kat. No conserving. Go use it, Kat. Go.
All right, so we're gonna see how the rest of this race shakes out at the finish. Gonna be a tight one between Hopkinton and Messinic. We'll see how it turns out.
All downhill from here. Hold to your stride.
Here we are, freshman Maddie Lane with a pretty substantial lead, about to claim her first state championship.
Still looks pretty smooth.
Well within herself. Alana Hagen right here. Maybe I spoke too soon. Hagen's got a little.
You got that speed at the end.
She also has a look. She's got that 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's
hasn't
not
given in yet.
That's not unachievable, that gap.
It definitely is not given in yet, but Maddie Lane looked very comfortable.
She
so I
Oh,
did
think
look
she has
really
something.
smooth.
Jenna Fillion from Fall Mountain, having a good one. Cruising right down. All by herself in 3rd. So have yet to see 4th.
Like, it's gonna be Molly Ellison.
Yep. Molly Ellison
Yep.
having a great season. Followed by Newfound's top runner. Davio has the name, right, Davio?
You.
No, that's dude, come on. It's Kaylee Irving. Let's go. Davio, come on now. Kaylee Irving is the daughter of Dave Irving. Kind of knows what he's doing. He's
Where's
coach
Mike
at Merrimack
when
Valley.
we
Mike's too
Mike
busy
when we need
coaching.
him?
Right now, we haven't seen
Well,
a Messinic.
Tell him to get to work. Oh, there he's
now,
right here.
Hopkinton has 2 in front of Messinic's first.
Go, Shirley!
Hopkinton second. We just heard Mike Smith saying they have to have it. Got Messinic second. Conant's first.
Yeah, so the O'Shea's running real close together there for their 1-2.
Newfound second. I wonder who Mike is nervous about, whether it's Newfound or Hopkinton.
Or both.
Messinic's third coming. 2 Guilfords. A third Hopkinton. Right now it's Hopkinton with the low stick. Hopkinton right now has the lead. Hopkinton's third girl. Messinic's third girl. This race is not done.
Yeah, so that battle right there is going to be important with Messinic and Hopkinton right next to each other. And there's a lot of shirts in that mix that they can take. So
Moultonborough looking for red. Trinity. Newmarket having a good day. This is Eileen McKenna coming through.
All right, come on, Moultonborough. Here we go. That's right. Here we go. This is it.
McKenna coming through. Here we go.
all right, so we're going to turn here and see Maddie Lane coming across the field. You can see Hagen in the background. Still about the same gap, so I think Lane should have it at this point. About to come around the tree onto the final straightaway. And she still looks real good. And then there's Alana Hagen. Probably about 70 meters back.
Phoenix fifth has to close up and they can win.
So close. Right here. Go. Bring it out.
Maddie Lane coming down the finishing stretch for Hopkinton.
She looks great. This is a freshman. She's ripping it. Oh, she's opened up that lead significantly. Here you come, you got Division III 2023 Girls Champion Maddie Lane, Hopkinton. Wow, she's got it going great. Outstanding run. 1930, 1931.
Second place now in view.
Lena Hagen, Newmarket. Alana. She's a speedster from the track, the 400, 800. Definitely one of my favorites. She's all alone for second place. But she breaks 20.
Yeah, those two definitely moved out in front. We do have third coming down, though. I believe that's Fall Mountain, right?
Yep, Fall Mountain's Jenna Fillion. Boy, she looks good. She looks like she still had some money in the tank here.
So as she finishes up, we can take a look at our battle for fourth, because we do have a close battle here between Kearsarge and Newfound.
That's Ellison and Murdoch. It's like Ellison's gonna squeak this one out.
Yeah, she's out in front right now, and I think that door is probably closed at this point.
That's Newfound. Sorry, those uniforms just blend in. Emerald Briggs, Newfound. I was thinking Hopkinton. Just the difference between the big green H and the big green N.
Well, right now we've had 5 finishers from 5 different teams, but Hopkinton is next coming at us, so that's going to be their second runner.
So this is Shaylee Murdoch.
Conant is behind them, followed by Messinic with a pair. Imagine that would be the O'Shea sisters. Conant finishing up.
And here comes the Messinic girls. Hopkinton's got a couple in.
That was Bella Nero of Conant. Of course, Caitlin and Aaron O'Shea in that order.
2 for Messinic. Here comes Newfound second. The Newmarket second.
Chapman from Moultonborough. Newfound, Newmarket. Newmarket's going to take that battle.
Hopkinton's third.
This is close.
This is so close. It's shaping up to be.
Hopkinton. But the fifth from Messinic is ahead of everybody's fifth. So it's all going to come down to the shirts between. Guilford's having a good day, boys.
This is, I believe, number 2 for Guilford.
Moultonborough's having a good day. Newmarket's having a good day.
Messinic, that's their 3rd.
Here comes some points right here. Newmarket.
He can be a great equalizer. Wow, to Moultonborough.
That was Ellis McKenna.
Newmarket now has 3. Hopkinton has 3. Messinic has 3. Newfound with 2. Moultonborough with 2. Guilford 2. Fall Mountain with 1. Kearsarge with 1. And Conant with 1.
Phoenix 4 coming in the site. Newfound, did you say had 2?
Yes.
Their 3rd is coming in the site. Fall Mountain's 3rd. This is going to be tight, boys.
So it's Fall Mountain number 2 finishing now.
I see their 3rd's pretty hard.
I think Fall Mountain might have the coolest uniforms.
Oh, yeah, we called that a long time ago, Jimmy. You were
Yeah,
race earlier.
I do like that.
Yeah, I see Messinic's 5th. They might have just done it here.
Guilford's number 3 crosses.
Amelia Smith just had a great last 800.
There's Alana Sawyer of Guilford.
It's Amelia Smith coming through, coach's daughter. Might be the reason, the anchor of the team. Might be the reason they just won.
Yeah, no, she looks good. She's definitely made some big improvements.
So like you guys said, Messinic now with 5. They're the first with 5. Hopkinton still at 3.
There sticks. Yeah, let's see.
So they need their 4 and 5 to show up pretty soon.
You know, Mike Smith was saying right where we were in the previous camera shot, we need this, we need this, we need this to each one of his athletes as they went through. So he was not feeling comfortable. Monadnock looking good coming in now, and I see Hopkinson's 4 coming in from way down.
I see Fall Mountain's 4 about to cross the line.
Fall Mountain came to play.
Yeah, Fall Mountain could put a 5th up here pretty soon. It would be nice for their
be a runner-up.
chances.
Monadnock's number 3.
Remember, 5 teams move on to MOCs from
Here we
Division
go with
3.
Hopkinton, though. This is 4 and 5. Moultonborough Academy might put them down 1 more point, though.
How does Moultonborough have in, by the way?
They're close.
2, 3.
They're at 3.
Guilford. How many? Newmarket another one in. Is that their 5th? They low stick.
Guilford with 5 now.
Guilford might
Got them all in.
They could snake the runner-up, but I'm not sure. I think Hopkinson's safe to the runner-up. Guilford had a great day. Great coaches over there at Guilford.
Yeah, they've done a great job there.
Trinity.
I just saw Patrick Bandini's mom said hi to her, said she's doing well down there.
Yes, good.
Prospect Mountain. Hopkinton. Newmarket.
Newfound's having a decent day.
I'm sure he's got a new fondness for doing push-ups.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Newmarket now with 5.
Fall Mountain with 5, I would believe. Just coming across possibly.
You are correct.
So that battle for 5th place is going to be really close.
This could be 4 or 5 points, right?
Yeah.
If my math is
It's gonna change around a little bit here.
So again, right now we're looking at live scoring. So as soon as the team has 5 across, they enter into that scoring mix. Teams with 5 across right now: Messinic, Hopkinton, Newmarket, Guilford, Newfound, and Fall Mountain. So that's 6 teams vying for 5 spots.
displacement is huge.
Especially in this race, because it's probably the biggest field of the day.
Well, you got 3 to 6 right now is 12 points. That will continue to expand, but that just shows you that's 4 teams within 12 points of each other. And hey, 1 and 2, Messinic, Hopkinton within 3 points right now. That will change as we get more bodies across and more teams scoring.
Wow.
Trinity has 4. This will be their 5th. They'll enter that scoring contention.
I think we're going to see that this was a really close call between Hopkinton and Messinic. Messinic with that pack, kind of, sort of. Hopkinton with the 3 low sticks. Hopkinton did not want to relinquish their title easily.
Prospect Mountain just finishing a pair up. They've got at least 3. I think they have...
This is definitely going to be a heartbreaker for the 6th place team.
Prospect Mountain now with 4. Newfound. Spartans. Raymond. So the Spartans, I believe, would be White Mountains. And I think Pittsburgh just crossed as well. I want to say the Hornets. Thought they were Panthers, but that's okay. St. Thomas next to cross over. Take a look back at that team battles. We've got a good battle here between Spartans and Trinity. Up front, 63 for Messinic, 68 for Hopkinton. Again, those scores continue to be in flux, but the fact is that gap has increased from 3 to 5 points. So Messinic getting a little bit more comfortable with that first place spot.
I'll tell you what, though, 5th and 6 has tightened up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, 107, 109 right now.
Yeah, it does look like it's between Newfound
Wow.
and Fall Mountain. And again, you know, as one team goes ahead and scores, it's going to shift everything around. So that could be, those 2 points could definitely disappear and flip-flop. We've seen a couple of flops already. More teams scoring as we've had over 80 girls finish.
All Division 3 boys teams should be at the start line.
As these girls kind of finish it up, it does look like Messinic should be able to hold on to that edge over Hopkinton for the win today. That lead now up to 12 points, and that battle for 5th spot looks very close. Still 2 points, Newfound over Fall Mountain. So our top 5 teams, as it stands right now, still can change. Messinic, Hopkinton, Newmarket, Guilford, and Newfound. Newfound 118, Fall Mountain in 6th with 120. Once again, this is New Hampshire Cross Country, powered by Runners Alley. Meet Hub today, brought to you by Tim's Truck Capital. This has been your 2023 Division III Girls State Championship race. And as these ladies continue to finish, we really got to go ahead and get ready for the boys race because we're just a few minutes away from them starting up